Hey, let's take 5 minutes and do a flawless in 5. So it is the end of the winter, and so my skin is actually looking pretty good. I have like a bit of a scar here, which just hasn't seemed to go away, and I have my typical like little bit of a sunspot, but other than that, my skin's looking pretty good. So I'm gonna just use one pump of each of the dew skins. I'm gonna use the number 2 and the number 3. I'm using about 2/3 of a pump, so not quite a whole pump, but you can see those two different colors. They just kind of, they're not too different, but when you blend them together, it just gives the perfect shade for me. So I find the number 2 is the light and number 3 is the medium. Depends on when you purchased yours, what they're called, and you can just rub it into your face like you would with any moisturizer. This is a tinted moisturizer. It's not a foundation, and it does have SPF in it, so it is awesome to wear all year round because we can get sun damage even in the winter time. So really blending it in is like so good for your skin. I am someone who was never great at doing the SPF things, so trying to repair the damage that has been done. I've done a lot of work on this little guy and it's gone down a lot, but you can only do so much, and then we'll see how this summer goes. Then I have 2 different concealers. So I'm using the light 2 and the medium 2. The medium one is a little too gold for my skin, so I stick with these 2. So the medium 2 I'm gonna use to kind of cover this little scar I've got going down here and any little imperfections. Just a very tiny amount. If you give it a full dab, you get too much. Same with this guy. Now this guy I'm going to use under my eyes to brighten my eyes. This is the light number 2. So this is actually a shade down from what I would typically use. I used to lay this down flat and go tap, 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 tap all the way across, flip it and go tap, tap, tap all the way across. But I found I got too much concealer on my face and I wound up having to blend it out all over my face. It was just too much. So I just do a tiny little streak now, and it gives me plenty to use to move around. Now I'm going to use my Better Beauty blender. So I just wet the tip because that's actually all I'm going to use. Wetting this is going to stop it. It's going to repel it off, the makeup off of it, because the water on here is going to help repel it. So it actually stays on your skin and doesn't go into the sponge. Now I'm starting with the light, starting with the under eye area. I'm just going to press it in around there. And then again on this side. And so I don't have too bad of a dark bag under my eye or anything, but it does just help to just brighten up those eyes. And then just kind of continue doing it with the rest of my face. If you want a bolder application, you want a stronger application of concealer, you can just let it sit there for a couple of minutes. So go ahead and do like your brows in the meantime, and just let it sit there for a minute, and then it'll actually give you like a stronger finish. And these are buildable, so you can keep going and build more on there. Okay. My mascara. So our mascara is clay-based. Both the volumizing, lengthening, and the volumizing are clay-based. They just need to be warmed a little bit. So we just set it aside for a minute, wherever is convenient. You can have a cup of water, you can do between your legs, in your armpit, or in your cleavage. Now I like to use Lash Food Collagen Primer. It helps my lashes grow and it helps my lashes look longer. So I really just do a very quick application, and you can see my lashes kind of turn a little white. And that's just the collagen in there. And ta-da! So you can't see like a huge difference, but it does help my lashes grow. So being able to wear something all day that's going to do that for me is amazing. So that's the same with the concealer. It actually helps get rid of wrinkles. It's not root grass extract is what's in there, and it helps like get rid of fine lines. So wearing the concealer all day is like using a skincare product all damn day. It's pretty awesome. So today I'm using the lengthening. I just want a simple look. It's the weekend. I'm not going anywhere, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick glimpse into my Flawless in 5. And remember, Flawless in 5 is actually 6 makeup essentials, not 5. People think because it's 5 minutes, it's only 5 products, but it's 6. Same with the brow gel. You can use a pencil. If you're using a pencil, you want to roll it just on your hand, just a little bit until it starts to color, and that'll make it actually apply it much easier. Similar with the brow gel, I just warm it up in my hand for a second, and then I kind of wipe off any excess on there, and then I just get right into those brows. So I just I'm really good at coloring my face with this guy too. I just give them some lift, give them some shape, cover up those couple little grays I have because nobody needs to see those. And that's it. All right, blush. Let me see where my blush is. Whoops, excuse me. Yes, so today I'm going to use my blush in Nectar color. So if you take a peek at it, it's actually like a peachy pink, and this is the one that I like for me. So just take a little dab that's quite pigmented, so you don't need a lot, and you just focus on the apples of your cheeks. If you're not super comfortable with it, you don't have to over apply, and you can add more again later or next time, and just get as comfortable with it. And last up, we're just going to do a quick gloss. So my current favorite gloss is the Sienna in Beyond Gloss. It is a very neutral color with no shimmer, and I just love it on me. So that's it. Okay, we're at exactly 6 minutes. But I was doing a lot of talking and a lot of demoing, so you can easily see how this can be a quick 5-minute thing every day. And like, I just feel like a whole person now. Even though it's the weekend and it's COVID times, I'm not going anywhere. I just feel like a real person again. Thanks for tuning in. Pop your questions here.